everyone, if you're new here, my name is Jamie and I post videos every Sunday. It's the start of November, the start of a new month, and I love the feeling of the new month. I try to bring the same kind of new year energy to every month, and I want to do a big reset. I know that November is going to be really busy for me. I'm working a lot of weddings, so a lot of my weekends are going to be taken up with that, and it's also my birthday month, so I also have a few celebrations planned. And with every reset, I like to kick things off with something easy, which for me is a load of laundry. I'm going to pop the laundry in, and while the cycle's going, I'm going to clean all the kind of like forsaken areas, the areas that I clean less regularly. And I'm also going to do a fridge clean out, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a stock take of my pantry, see if we're running low on anything, and I'm just going to fill out our grocery list. So something I like to do during my reset is also to just make sure I've got my essentials like my contact lenses. I ordered some new lenses. I'm gonna have some computer time and some phone time to make a couple of appointments. I'm gonna make my dentist appointment, and I'm also going to make my next haircut appointment. I'm also logging into my health insurance portal because I wanna see how my extras are going and if I have any kind of balance remaining, because I really want to use them up by the end of the year, so I'm getting my money's worth. I'm also going to make a claim for the contact lenses I just bought. So I'm at my desk because I wanted to use my big screen to reflect on my October goals and set the goals for November and set all the habits that I want to incorporate. Going through my personal goals for October, I hit 2 out of 3. So I finished reading the third ACOTAR book. It took me ages. I did swap in between different books, and I just really wanted to finish this book in particular because I feel like I've been reading it for months. It's like 1,000 pages on my Kobo, which is crazy. I wanted to incorporate more reading before bed, but honestly, I have not been doing that. I've been reading a lot on my commute and during my lunch break, and my last personal goal for the month was to drive at least 4 times this month, which I did. If you've been around the channel for a long time, you know I have like really bad driving anxiety. It's not something that I share a lot, but I have always been a super anxious driver, and then when I lived in Melbourne for nearly a decade, I barely drove. I drove only very small trips. I've honestly been on a huge driving journey. I definitely drove more than 4 times this month. Anyway, okay, wellness goals. I wanted to incorporate more meditation and get back into my gym routine. So I feel like I hit both of those. I didn't meditate every single day, but I had dropped off meditation for so long, so I'm just glad that it's somewhat back into my routine. My exercise routine is definitely a lot better. I definitely had a really long break from the gym. I go to Revo Gym and they have the Reformer Pilates section, and I've been actually doing a mix of Pilates and in the broader gym area, which I never am in, but I've actually liked mixing it up, and I feel like with my Jacob's ladder routine with my friend Tiff on the weekends, I feel like it's a good mix of exercise for me. Now with my financial goals, goals. I hit my investments goal and I hit my holiday fund goal, which is great. I am currently saving up for Japan and Korea early next year, which I'm so excited about. And I also finalized my tax return. That honestly was not too difficult because I got a tax agent to help me with my tax return. So it was just a matter of getting all the relevant documents and going through what they had prepared and just making sure that everything was correct. But I'm glad I got that out of the way. So I'm gonna set up my new sheet for November. You know, I love a spreadsheet. So, okay, daily habits, meditate for sure, exercise / daily movement. So not just going to the gym, but doing things like yoga or going on a walk. I'm definitely gonna count that as daily movement. I wanna read my book. I know that this is not something that I'm gonna do every single day, nor do I necessarily want to. I definitely wanna keep reading often and frequently. I want to do a quick clean every day. I know this habit might sound odd, but I'm actually pretty messy during the week. Like, Key is way tidier than me, which might come as a surprise. But I'm seriously the type when I come home from work, it's just like, dump this, dump that. I've always got a chair of like a pile of clothes. And I want to incorporate more cleaning, especially during the week. So it's less of a massive clean and reset at the end of the week. I think those are the daily habits that I want to focus on in November. Scrolling down to my monthly goals, I want to read one book. I want to drive 6 times this month, exercise / gym 2 to 3 times a week. He and I always talk about doing yoga during the week, like just following a YouTube video, and I actually want to do that this month. We always talk about it. As always with my financial goals, I want to hit my investments goal. I want to hit my holiday fund goal. I just want to list this as my content creation category, and I want to finalize this jewelry reel that I will need to do, finalize this desserts cafe reel. I really want to do another Perth Food Recs video this month. I feel like it's been ages since I did one. So just to show you the rest of the tracker, I put like discrete weekly goals. So I go by week. And then when you start checking things off on your habits, it starts to build like a really fun graph. I'm such a nerd, but I love this. So I'm going to go through my recent beauty empties. I'm doing a bit of a project pan with all my beauty products. I saw the project pan trend all over my TikTok, and it's where people use up all their existing makeup and beauty products before they buy a new product. And I feel like it was perfect for me because I have such a backlog of products that I'm still using up. So I've been kind of doing that project pan with my makeup, my skincare, my hair care, and I keep all my beauty empties. And when I've got enough, I kind of do like a little recap and review on my Instagram. I like to just write whether I would repurchase the product or not. I'm hoping that it's helpful for other people who are repurchasing their beauty products, and also it's helpful for me because sometimes I just don't remember whether I liked a product or not, especially if it's been a long time ago. So if you want to know whether I would repurchase these products or not, just head over on my Instagram. I'm going to take photos of all these products for my Instagram now so I can review them, so then I can finally dispose of all these empty products.